Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the absolutely amazing time I had at Only Fools and Horses the musical and what I thought of it. It was absolutely amazing. I've got to say, probably one of the best things I've ever seen. A really great kind of recreation of that original TV show that everyone knows and everyone loves. Only Fools and Horses is the best sitcom ever created, and to see it in a musical form was really brilliant. I really thought that it was really well done. I'm really happy it exists, and I'm really glad I went to see it. It was a big surprise. I didn't know I was going to see it, and then parents said, "Oh, we're going to see it," and I was like, "Oh, it was amazing, absolutely amazing." And I've got to say, I had a lovely time. I've got to say, it was amazing, and that's kind of what I have to say. It was amazing. Literally, the guy who played Delboy was brilliant. The guy who played Rodney was brilliant. Les Dennis as Grandad, like, he did an absolutely smashing job. Yeah, all of this cast was just amazing. They really showed their all, and I really thought that it was just absolutely amazing. The guy who played Boise, Craig Berry, I think his name is. He did an absolutely amazing job. He literally sounded exactly like Boise. It was so odd. It was very unusual, but it was a very good impression. There's also the guy who played Trigger. I think I've forgotten his name now, but I'll just check. I checked the actor who plays Trigger. His name was Lee VG, and Lee VG did an absolutely amazing job as pretending to be Trigger. He did an absolutely amazing job as pretending to be Trigger. It was really uncanny. He literally sounded and acted like him so much. It was just like, wow. It was absolutely amazing though. I've got to give all the actors credit though. Absolutely amazing. And I've got to say, Delboy and Rodney, they were absolutely amazing. Rodney sounded exactly like Rodney. It was like Nicholas Intos was on stage. It was absolutely smashing for that. It was absolutely smashing for that. I'm just going to double check the guy's name. But the guy who played Rodney was Chris Kelly. Chris Kelly. Yeah, Chris Kelly his name was. And yeah, he sounded exactly the same as Rodney Trotter. It was really uncanny. And the guy who played Delboy, played by Mark Pierce. Funny enough, that's the same surname as Lennon Pierce. That's a bit odd. The guy who played Grandad. But Mark Pierce did an absolutely amazing job. Massive shout out to them too, because I've got to say that they were really well done in the way they did everything. I really thought, oh wow, it was amazing. The actress who plays Raquel, she was amazing. She was very good at singing though. Very good. The songs were really brilliant. They were written by Chaz from Chaz and Dave. Now that is something, and it was written by Paul Whitehouse, Jim Sullivan, and John Sullivan. Because John Sullivan, this was the last thing he wrote before he died, which is very sad. Rest in peace, legend. Yeah, I've got to say though, this musical is a winner. If you want to go and see it, I recommend going and seeing it. It's absolutely amazing, amazing. Amazing, and I did love all the scenes. They were so funny, and they used jokes from pre-existing episodes and stuff, and they also worked in a bit more newer jokes, and I thought they really worked as well. Trigger was absolutely amazing. He had a section where he could see the future or whatever, and that was so funny. But I don't want to spoil everything for you guys because you guys are probably massive Only Fools and Horses fans as well. I don't want to spoil everything for you. As you can see, I'm dressed in my Rodney Trotter costume. I absolutely love this. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm really happy about that. It was amazing. And I've got to say, they had a section with Boise and Marlene, and it was really nice and brilliant. The Driscoll brothers were played really amazingly. I really thought they looked really tough and that kind of stuff. It was really funny as well. I also bought this program here. It's got like a nice thing there. It's rather nice, and it's got like a few quizzes and stuff in there. Lovely. Mike was in there. Mike and Mickey Pierce and Mike, but they also played the Driscoll brothers as well, which I thought was really nice as well. I thought that was rather interesting. There was a few scenes taken from the episode dates, which I thought was very cool, because that's kind of a lot of the thing there. A lot of the promotional images kind of show that as well. But yeah, a few surprises here and there, but really good. I really loved the set as well. The set was a revolving set, which meant it moved around constantly. I thought that was really nice. It kind of like moved around in a circle, showing the flat, the bar, the calf, and all this kind of stuff. I thought it was amazing. There was a bloke who played Sid, and he also played lots of different other characters as well, and I thought that was really well done. And the songs were really catchy. Like Trigger had a song about a ball, and it was really funny because not Rodney, but Trigger's real name is Colin Ball, and that's really funny for that reason as well. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I thought that was absolutely very cracking for that. Anyway, and yeah, there's so much to talk about. It was just amazing. I've got to say, just absolutely amazing. You guys just watch it. It's amazing. Worth every penny, I've got to say. Definitely. But yeah, that's rather interesting. But the night we went to watch it, no, I went to watch it. They had not the usual cast on, so it was more of the understudies. But the understudies did an absolutely amazing job anyway. I've got to say that the two people I mentioned, Mark Pierce and Chris Kelly, I think his name is Chris Kelly, they were absolutely amazing as Del and Rodney. You could really feel their relationship, and I thought they were really well done. And I've seen something of the other two, and I definitely prefer their performance compared to the ones who are all on the promotional images, because they just, like, the guy who played Rodney sounded exactly like him. I thought that was absolutely amazing. Yeah, there were lots of interesting stuff there. I liked how a lot of the time they referenced the chandelier, which was rather funny. Leonard Pierce, though, I've got to, like, if Leonard Pierce was watching this, he would be so happy, I'm pretty sure, to see his character being played by someone who's still famous these days. So I'm really glad that Les Dennis was one of the highlights of that whole thing. I absolutely loved it. Les Dennis, shout out to you, man. You were a legend. You also worked with Ross Howard back in the day, who should be the Doctor one day. We'll get there. Yes, that's what I kind of have to say on that. I enjoyed the sections where they focused on Del and Raquel. They were really nice. The moments of Rodney and Cassandra, they were really nice, really touching. And I liked how they kind of recreate some of the wedding scene as well, where like Rodney walks out and he looks back at Del. A really emotional thing. And they played Holding Back the Years as well, which I thought was a really nice thing. It felt a lot like that kind of the late 80s kind of era. And then in the end, they kind of played some more music and stuff, but the music was absolutely amazing. I've just got to say, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I've got to say, absolutely lovely. I've got to say thank you to my parents, because thanks mum, thanks dad, because it was just, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Yeah, so that's kind of what I have to say on that. We also went around London as well, because that's where it is, and I saw a few of the iconic scenes. So like I went, my train actually went from Waterloo Station, which is funnily was mentioned in the actual musical, which was amazing. And then we also went across, the river over the Thames, and that's where Albert's on his boat in one of the episodes as well. I thought that was really nice, and you saw Rodney's flat up there. That was really brilliant. I also liked the set. The set I've talked about a bit, but the set had like an upstairs and a downstairs, and I thought that was really well done. I really enjoyed that. Upstairs and downstairs, absolutely amazing. And yeah, that's kind of what I have to say on that. But I really enjoyed myself. So much great memories will be remembered by this day, and I've got to say, I miss Only Fools and Horses. I really wish they'd bring it back or done anything else like that, but I've now kind of completed everything of Only Fools and Horses. I've seen the TV show all the way through, like millions of times, then all the spin-offs I've already done, and this was kind of the last one for me, and I'm really, really happy I watched it. I absolutely loved it. And a shout out to all of that cast because they deserve it. Absolutely amazing guys. The guy who played Trigger absolutely made me laugh all the way through. So did Delboy and Rodney. And Les Dennis as Grandad, absolutely smashing it. Absolutely amazing. And I loved the theatre. The Royal Haymarket was an absolutely amazing time. And yeah. So, that brings me to the end of today's video. If you all enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in a video soon enough. And goodbye for now.